Hello Sagittarius, how are you? Welcome to the Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope you are doing well at this time, and I also hope that through this tarot reading you will find the answers from the universe that you have been seeking. I am here, ready and prepared for this reading. This is a general reading. If there is a message that does not resonate with you, let it flow. Today, we are going to dive straight into your reading, so connect with all your tarot cards. You have the Major Arcana card number 3, the Empress. You also have the Page of Swords, along with the Page of Pentacles. In addition, the Two of Pentacles appears, as well as the Ace of Wands. So please, get ready, because your life is about to become quite intriguing. You're going to be filled with fresh ideas. New sources of inspiration are coming your way. You'll find yourself stepping out of your comfort zone, and as you do, there's a strong sense that you'll begin to reclaim your power. It feels like this shift will allow you to connect deeply with your inner strength. Right now, you might be feeling uncertain or confused. Maybe you're unsure where to begin. Perhaps you're torn between multiple options or can't yet see the right path ahead. But the universe, in the coming days, is going to send you a clear sign, a signal that will point you in the right direction, guiding you toward the best choice or most aligned path. So again, prepare yourself, because you're currently in a sort of prelude. It's like the moments before the curtain rises. Soon, you'll step into the spotlight. You're about to show the world what you're truly capable of manifesting. Now let's dive deeper and clarify the message of this reading. Let's take a closer look at the Ace of Wands, which symbolizes a powerful new beginning. We'll also explore the kinds of decisions that are on the horizon for you. Above all, I sense that a significant decision related to love is approaching, especially if it involves someone under the sign of Capricorn or perhaps a Taurus. There's a particular person who is deeply interested in you at this time, and what's most striking is that you are going to be radiating with energy and attracting a lot of attention. So let's uncover what this is really all about. Let's explore the deeper meaning of your reading and see what kind of guidance the tarot has for you at this moment. You've drawn another ace, the Ace of Swords. This is a powerful sign, Sagittarius, that excellent news is on its way to you. A message is coming that will bring joy not only to your heart but also to your family. Let's take a closer look at what kind of news this might be. The Four of Pentacles appears here, suggesting that you may currently be focused on manifesting financial abundance. However, it seems that something is missing. You might need a loan, a mortgage, or just a small amount of additional money to make a plan come to life. The universe is preparing to grant this desire, especially if you've been actively manifesting wealth or financial growth. You're about to receive the capital you need to make a significant investment. This could be in real estate, perhaps purchasing a home, an apartment, or even a valuable property that brings you long-term stability. If you're someone who already works in investment or owns considerable capital, this may be the moment when you expand your business, acquiring an apartment building or managing multiple rental properties. The energy around you is building toward this leap, even if you had doubts about whether this investment would come to fruition. The universe is ready to show you that a financial breakthrough is indeed possible. You also have the Eight of Pentacles. Sagittarius, this is a reminder not to lose your motivation. Keep putting in the effort. You're walking a path that leads directly to abundance and success. This card is a confirmation that you're aligned with your goals, but sometimes, distractions arise. There may be people around you trying to pull your focus or steer you away from your true purpose. In particular, someone with strong Virgo energy might be influencing you. The tarot's advice here is clear. Do not allow yourself to be thrown off course. Protect your time, your energy, and your vision. The Nine of Pentacles also appears in your reading, which reinforces the entire message of prosperity. This card speaks of financial independence, personal savings, and rewards after long periods of hard work. You might feel a strong connection to earth signs right now, or perhaps your natal chart holds powerful placements in Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. If so, you are moving in harmony with the earthy rhythm of patience and dedication. According to the earth element, every great achievement is preceded by consistent effort and commitment. Your path is not only leading to material wealth, but also toward a life of personal freedom and stability. In some cases, this card can also represent news from the government. You might be receiving a pension, a benefit, or an important approval. Perhaps you've been waiting for permission to build, a license, or some other official document. That green light is finally arriving, opening the way for real progress. Moving on, the High Priestess appears in your reading. This powerful archetype is inviting you to trust your intuition above all else. When you feel uncertain, turn inward and listen to your heart. The message here is that love is always the answer. Not ambition. Not greed. Not ego. Always love. This card suggests that a deep inner knowing is already stirring within you. Your intuition is alert, and it's trying to tell you something important. It could be a warning about a person or a project. But just as likely, it may be a sign that something extraordinary is about to enter your life. So let's explore what this intuitive signal is really about. Is it a word of caution, or is it the promise of something vast and transformative knocking at your door? You have drawn the Five of Wands, Sagittarius, and in this case, we're talking about a situation that calls for caution. Someone around you is currently upset with you, and this person may be trying to provoke you, wanting you to respond in the same tone they're using. As I mentioned earlier, now is the ideal moment to avoid distractions and steer clear of unnecessary temptations, because someone may approach you with a loud voice, with pride and arrogance in their attitude, and your ego might tempt you to mirror that behavior, to answer in the same harsh way. But here, your reading reminds you, especially with the energy of the High Priestess, that you can remain firm without raising your voice. The Ace of Wands also confirms that you have the power to assert yourself, to stand your ground with confidence and clarity, without stooping to anyone else's level. You don't need to be rude or aggressive to make your strength known. So maybe this person is coming to you with the energy of the Five of Swords, and you simply say, "I am not available for conflict right now. If you want to speak to me, do it with respect, speak to me in a kind and decent way." This card teaches that there are different ways to handle people like this, and it encourages you to choose the ones that won't disturb your inner peace or throw you off balance. You also have the King of Cups, and as I told you before, this is a symbol of emotional intelligence. The King of Cups speaks of handling your feelings with calmness and emotional maturity. This is someone who has learned through life experience and no longer allows others to shake or manipulate their emotions. Alongside this, the Nine of Cups appears, and it's a beautiful confirmation that the one who laughs last, laughs best. I feel strongly that you are walking the right path. Your heart is guiding you towards someone who is good for you, someone new, someone who has so much to offer. The Nine of Cups speaks deeply about the joy that comes from the heart, and this joy is complete, not superficial. It's a kind of fulfillment that comes when you connect with someone who truly understands you, who supports you, and I feel you will be very happy because you are about to choose the right person, especially if this person is a Scorpio or possibly a Pisces. The Seven of Wands also appears in your reading. This means you now have both of the primary conflict cards in the tarot appearing together, which is a strong signal that it is time to avoid confrontations. This is your moment to take a firm stance, but again, without risking your emotional or professional well-being just to argue with someone who does not deserve your energy. You also have the Queen of Swords. This card represents composure, clarity, and emotional distance when needed. I feel you have the power to speak your truth in a very precise and effective way. You don't need to raise your voice, you don't need to step off your throne to prove your point. The Queen of Swords is sometimes misunderstood. Some readers say she's harsh, manipulative, or cutting with words, but every tarot card has both light and shadow aspects. What I see here is the positive side of this queen, who speaks with honesty, cuts through lies with truth, clears up confusion with sharp clarity, and prevents misunderstandings by addressing things directly. The Queen of Swords holds her left hand raised, pointing toward the sky or toward the horizon, and that symbolizes showing others the way out. It means that right now you are choosing to keep the people in your life who uplift you, who nourish your spirit, and to gently but firmly show the exit to those who bring negativity. If someone comes to you with a bad attitude, then very simply, you let them go the same way they came in. Alright, Sagittarius, let's continue with your energy and see what other messages are showing up for you. You have drawn the Page of Cups, which often represents a potential admirer, possibly someone younger than you, someone with a youthful, attractive energy who might be stirring your heart in unexpected ways. However, there seems to be a noticeable age difference here. Maybe you are older than this person, or possibly much younger. This may bring a slight imbalance to the dynamic. So let's give this Page of Cups a moment of attention and ask the tarot whether this person is truly right for you or if their presence could become a source of chaos in your life. Let's clarify this now. You've drawn the Six of Cups, and in this case, the focus shifts slightly away from romance. It feels like someone is reaching out for your help, someone significantly younger who may need your guidance, your wisdom, or simply your support. Perhaps today, this person will contact you, seeking advice or clarity, maybe about their studies or some issue in their personal life. I sense that this individual looks up to you deeply, perhaps a nephew, a niece, a younger sibling, or even your own child. There's someone who always finds their way back to you in times of need, and you naturally provide them with a safe and nurturing energy. You become a protector for them, especially if they are a water sign. I'm getting Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and the letters P, C, and A are also coming through as significant. Continuing with your reading, you also have the Ten of Cups, which is a beautiful sign, especially alongside all these other Cups cards. This points toward emotional reconciliation and peace within your family. Someone wants to ask for your forgiveness. A person is finally realizing that they were acting in an immature way, and now conflicts are being resolved. Agreements are being reached, verbal understandings are forming, and peace is being restored. The Page of Cups here might also reflect someone who was struggling, maybe a student who was doing poorly in school, failing classes, or losing their path, but thanks to your guidance, they are now returning to a better direction. You also have the Hierophant, which brings powerful blessings. This card represents spiritual support and divine order. The universe is blessing your home, and that is your affirmation. My home is completely blessed, protected, and shielded by the universe. In your reading, you also receive the Eight of Swords. This card is a reminder that you must believe in yourself at this very moment. That is your positive declaration. I believe in myself. When you lack belief in yourself, this card tends to appear. It brings with it the energy of doubt, fear, hesitation, and emotional paralysis. But when you walk in trust, in your own strength and in the support of the universe, the blindfold falls away and you begin to see things with more clarity. So tell me, what made you lose your faith, Sagittarius? Faith in yourself, faith in the universe. Was it someone who hurt you, someone who left a mark on your heart and now you find yourself building walls of protection around it? Maybe you were wounded emotionally and now you're unsure whether you'll ever love again, or whether you'll ever be able to fully open your heart to someone new. Or perhaps the hurt was professional. You faced rejection or a tough period in your career and now you feel stuck between a rock and a hard place, as time passes and opportunities seem distant. But let me remind you again, the key to all of this is your belief in yourself. Only when you reconnect with your own light can these blessings become real and manifest fully into your reality. Alright, Sagittarius, let's continue with your reading. You have drawn the card of Libra, the Justice card. Let's take a moment to clarify this energy. This may represent a contract you're about to sign. Someone is looking for you. A job offer may be coming your way. You likely made an excellent impression during a recent interview. I sense that you're about to enter a very dynamic work environment. You may be involved in sales or client-facing roles. Perhaps you are someone who naturally gravitates toward communication, persuasion, or providing service, even handling questions, complaints, or customer support. Libra energy often points to working closely with others, negotiating, or being part of professional exchanges. Let's further clarify what this Libra energy is pointing to. You also have the card of Judgment, which often signals a major transformation in your career or work life. A change may be coming that initially feels intimidating or even frightening. However, this change is here to bring much-needed balance into your life. Right now, it seems you're living with a kind of imbalance. Maybe you are earning a lot of money but feeling unfulfilled in your current role. Or perhaps your work brings peace of mind but doesn't offer enough financial reward. Either way, what's coming into your life is equilibrium. You'll be paid exactly what you deserve, no more and no less, and your responsibilities will feel aligned with your values. You'll feel a sense of satisfaction and connection with the work you do. Let's keep going. You have the Four of Cups. This card aligns with everything we just said. There is something that no longer satisfies you. You feel bored, unmotivated, or emotionally disconnected. It may be related to a person or situation that constantly promises change but never follows through. You might be feeling disappointed by someone's repetitive behavior. The Four of Cups usually points to two possibilities. Either you are reaching your limit and considering walking away, or you are experiencing a normal emotional cycle and will soon reach a resolution. This card can also represent someone who wants to apologize. So let's clarify, is this about an ending or a sincere apology? You've drawn the Three of Cups, which strongly points to reconciliation. A joyful moment is on the horizon. There may be a heartfelt hug, a reunion, or even a passionate reconciliation. You may be dealing with someone who has a fiery personality, someone who expresses love in intense ways. This passion may attract you, but it can also cause tension. At times, you might feel exhausted by this person's stubbornness. Maybe you're getting tired of trying to reason with someone who refuses to bend. However, the Three of Cups reminds us that everyone has their own temperament. Finding happiness together means embracing each other's differences. This card speaks of pluralities, of learning to find joy even when others don't always act the way we wish they would. Next, you have drawn the Three of Swords. This is a cautionary card. It suggests that you might receive a signal from someone, but something about it doesn't sit right with you. You don't trust the offer, the job, or the person. The reading is telling you to pay close attention to someone's smile or laughter. Ask yourself, are they genuine? Or are they smiling to please you, to hide something, or to manipulate? Their facial expression may reveal more than their words. This could save you from a future headache. The message here is to be especially careful with someone under the sign of Libra or possibly Aquarius. And that brings us to the conclusion of your tarot reading for today. Thank you so much for being here and allowing these messages to come through. For now, we'll gently close your reading. As always, if you enjoy these messages, feel free to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. We are wrapping up your video. I hope you have a beautiful day, full of success, powerful manifestations, and without a doubt, as always, I'll see you again in your next reading.